Hi everyone, this is Angeline and I will be sharing with you my learning design plan. Now this plan is for a financial institution and it's a training program specifically to train new tellers. My plan consists of four objectives and the major instructional goal is to effectively train new employees to become efficient, competent, and customer friendly tellers. Now, my first objective is that the learner will be able to understand the procedures for and to be able to process cash transactions. The strategy that will be used to achieve this objective is through interactive training lectures, and this is the theory part of the training. The second part of this training will be the practical hands-on training, which will be done through an apprenticeship mode where the learner will learn how to do the transactions with the physical handling of the cash and the posting of the transaction on the computer system of the bank. Now the learners or the participants will use a graphic organizer to chart the processes that will create a mental picture of the processes. So as soon as the theory presentation is done, the learner will come together and they will use this graphic organizer to chart these processes. Now there are quite a number of cash transactions which would include current account deposits, savings deposits, credit card payments, other loan payments. So having a mental picture will help them to recall the information much easier and quicker. The instructor will also create learning boards in an exciting instructional manner that will break down these processes and make them more socially or more friendlier version of training. Theory associated with these strategy is social cognitive theory, information processing theory, and Vygotsky theory of cognitive development. Assessing objective number one, the learner will verbally recall all the steps required to complete cash transactions. Online testing and trainees will be allowed to demonstrate their knowledge by actually processing the transaction from start to finish, both with the physical handling of the cash and the posting of the transaction on the bank's computer system. And the learners will correct each other, so it will also be a social interaction and learning at the same time. Technology that will be used: Learnist, test.com, PowerPoint, YouTube, and Excel. For objective number two, the information to achieve objective number two is similar to objective number one. The only difference is that number one is cash and objective number two is non-cash. Objective number three, that the learner will analyze currency to detect counterfeit currency, both local and foreign. Now, one of the best ways to detect a counterfeit is to know everything about the genuine. So as you see the counterfeit, you will know it. So the stress here is that the learner will know all the security features of all different notes in all currency that will be handled on a day-to-day basis. So real cash will be used in the demonstration of the lectures. So the learners will have the cash in front of them and the instructor will be pointing out the security features of these notes, and they will be able to compare what the lecturer is saying with what they have in their hand. As soon as the trainee masters the security features of the notes, they will be rewarded to encourage that behavior. And learning boards will also be created by the instructor to simplify the processing of the information about the security features, which could be a lengthy or very verbose. The theories associated with this objective is information processing theory, uh, challenging the learner's ability to recall, operant conditioning, verbal learning, and motivational incentive. Assessment for objective number three: verbal recall of the security features of each note, online testing, and learner will have to do a presentation about security features of certain notes that the instructor has assigned to that trainee. And after each training session, trainees will have to recall the information that they have learned for that session. And the final objective, number 4, that the learner will interact appropriately with customers based on the guidelines of the bank's customer service training manual. So basically, objective number 4 is just customer service training. It will be in an instructional format as well, where the lectures will be performed by an outstanding customer service agent. So that person will be a model. The learners will be able to see someone who has excelled in this area and will try to be like them. So it will be a scenario-based learning approach, mostly role play, and the relating of actual experiences, both positive and negative encounters with customers. So this one mostly is social cognitive theory through the use of models, social interaction, learning from others. To assess objective number 4, online testing, role playing to ensure that the trainee has grasped the correct language and demeanor, everything about customer service, and prepare videos about customer service training about the standards of the organization. Basically, the technology that will be used will be similar for all objectives. And this is my learning design plan. Thank you.